Start off with a scenario. Imagine someone crashing their bike and hitting the pavement really hard. They obviously come into the emergency room all bruised up, in pain, and with the possibility of internal injuries. The doctors they need to know what's going on right away, but they can't guess. They need answers fast, and that's where the trauma radiographers come in. By doing x-rays, they can immediately check for things like fractures or any kind of bleeding or organ damage, all in critical time when every second matters. One interesting study looked at two different ways to check chest injuries in trauma patients. Is one of them ultrasound, also known as EFAST, and also NICSIS. By comparing both, turns out that the X-rays caught 100% sensitivity, but they also flagged some stuff that turned out to be nothing. So ultrasound was specific, but it missed a few entries, and together they can help make better decisions since both tools help doctors make accurate decisions. It is not just about taking images before a surgery. Another key point is how radiographs help during surgery, not just before. There's a study that looked at orthopedic trauma surgeries and found that getting a quick x-ray while the surgery is happening changed what surgeons decided to do in like 9% of the cases. And it might not sound like a lot, but you're dealing with like a lot of bones and joints, and it is a big deal. Timing is really important. For example, in abdominal trauma cases, especially in children, getting an x-ray right after a CT scan can improve results and help doctors change make changes quickly. Radiographs are they don't just provide answers. They provide the answers at the right moment when the answers are needed the most. So being quick really matters, and also knowing when to do what. One thing I did not know was that x-rays aren't always the answer or enough. There's a study on shoulder injuries or regular x-rays that couldn't show details well enough because of this. Like they need a they need a CT scan instead of just x-rays for a better look. What I am trying to say is that radiographs are not just pictures. They are part of being the decision, and they help doctors move fast, which they also change lives and save them. And as the future technologists, it is our job to not just take an image and move on, is to understand what is happening and what the urgency